Hey guys, my name's Simi, and so we have a discussion due. So we have for week 7. It's what to discuss, and some of the questions that we have are to list articles and why I choose them, or why I chose those articles. How does what you learn change the way you think about teaching math and science to all diverse learners? Describe a specific strategy, activity, or inquiry that you will use to address the needs of a population of young children, young learners. And the fourth one, give quote or a tip to sending notes, stuff like that. It'll be some more tips. It'll be tips about what you'll do in the classroom, such as inquiries, um, you know, so strategies, activities, inquiries, as such. So I'll have these papers in front of me just as a reference. Turn on the side. So those are the things that we need to discuss. So back to the first one, is list articles and why I chose them. The first one was positive early math expectations for African American boys, nurturing the next generation of STEM majors. And troubling messages is the second one. Agency and learning in the early schooling experiences of children of Latin immigrants. Both stood out to me. It was much harder to work in the classroom. It was much harder to work in the classroom when I started this job. The first one was for African American, was nurturing, and that part stood out to me. Hold on, I don't have the notes for that. It teaches more of it's more about the experiences for for children from the Latino community. Um, More of what they need. They don't have. This is one of the examples as to why I chose the article for Latino immigrants. They don't have some of the resources that are available in schools. I have a personal example that I wanted to go back to later on, but I can say it now so it helps all of us out. So for Latino immigrants and when the children into the schools, we had a child within our classroom. It was second grade, I believe. So what they did was they put the child on abcya.edu, which is a website for children to learn from. And unfortunately, even with having a teacher that speaks Spanish and a classroom with majority Spanish speakers, it doesn't offer enough resources for children. So that was one of the main reasons I picked the second article because it stood out to me. Number 2, referring to how does what you learn change the way you think about teaching math and science to all diverse learners. Give an example. And so this is based off of what I wrote. It's much harder working in the classroom, but not with the teaching the basics. It was only with teaching the basics. Children could not express themselves. It was, again, very limited. This comes from the troubling article, the troubling messages article, agency and learning in the early schooling experiences of children of Latino immigrants. So some of the notes are from there. It helped me kind of word what I needed to word. It is much harder. That's how my experience has changed. Children cannot express themselves with limited vocabulary. Family was of no English. There was very, very little that was spoken. And with limited school skills and cognitive skills, it's very hard for the children again to express themselves. So even in a math and science inquiry, we have terms over here that we use. So say now that child is in 4th grade, using words like algorithm or even 100,000, they don't understand that yet. So because of that, the children don't have the resources or cognitive skills or abilities to again express themselves, and express themselves can easily mean the type of, in the sense of giving an answer. The third question is to describe a specific strategy, activity, or inquiry you will use to address the needs of a population of young learners. This is from a personal and professional experience. Seeing story time with puppets using observation. Puppets were easier for the children to correlate with and easily get along with. They found it easier to say, hey, that's my favorite one, so it caught their attention much quicker. And the observation was for a few months. It was about a semester at school, so it took a few months. The children were much more comfortable, and they also had one-on-ones. It wasn't technically like a paraprofessional. However, especially our children who were much more troubled, and we had a hard time asking them to sit down during story time. when it came down to the story time, having their favorite puppet either in their hands or with the teacher that they're with, it was much easier for them to be more comfortable. So I've seen that that was a way to use a strategy when it comes to following the needs of the young learners, of the young children. So the last thing I wanted to uh, leave you off with is some of the stuff that comes with math. Like, for example, this is kind of a quote. It's a poster actually from the classroom that I'm in this year. Fourth graders, it's mistakes allow thinking to happen. Not being so good at math, it is still teaching me to this day, and being a fourth graders this year, it's actually teaching me how to be better at math and with teaching other children. So hopefully this video helps a lot in the articles that I picked and my experiences and why I picked those articles. Alrighty, thank you so much for watching. Bye.